What's up guys, Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 video. In today's video, I'm going to showcase the new Strega assault rifle in full detail, and I will showcase some gameplay of a solo legendary mission utilizing a Striker Obliterate build. So this gun currently is unbelievably strong. This weapon is a beast, and if it goes unchanged into the live game, I'm telling you now, it will be the strongest weapon in the game. It does so much damage with the talent that it has. And this talent works unbelievably well. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. So the Strega assault rifle, as you guys can see, it looks quite cool. I like the design. I can see it going with a lot of the outfits that we have. Now this weapon, I was unable to roll the attribute because I don't have the blueprints. I don't know if it's bugged for my PTS, but I cannot change it, so it's stuck with mag size. So this will do even more damage, and I don't even have expertise on it. I just wanted to showcase the base gun. This gun can double its damage with the talent. So let's take a look at the talent. It's called Unnerve. Killing an enemy will apply a mark on every enemy within 20 meters. After using this build for a couple of hours, I can tell you right now, it's very satisfying when you kill an enemy and you see the mark spreading. You can do a lot more damage to all those other enemies. It makes you more confident, and it gives a lot of utility. So multiple marks can be applied to the same enemy. So if you kill a bunch of enemies at like 5 times, for example, all the other enemies that were within 20 meters will get 5 stacks of their marks. So it's just really powerful. So multiple marks applied to the same enemy. Max number of marks that can be applied is 5. Deal 15% amplified multiplicative damage per mark to marked enemies. That's a lot of multiplicative damage. There is a bug in the game though. If you're using a squad or a teammate and he's using this gun, it does elevate the damage. It doesn't stop. We got up to like 100 million damage a bullet with this gun. That's a bug, so I can report that bug. So just ignore that. I'm sure that definitely is not intended and will be fixed. But I don't think this is overpowered. I think it rewards you a lot for getting those kills, especially playing solo. But that's the thing. I thought this would be mainly a solo weapon until I tested it in a group. And this gun just performs really well in a group as well. Why? Because the marks count towards your teammates. Now that might be a bug, but if that does go into the live game, then we can get, you can give your teammates damage as well. Obviously it wouldn't keep stacking, but that would be very powerful. Also, the marks work with the oxidizer chem launcher. So any kind of skill like that, it will work. If you use like a turret, which mainly uses skill damage, it won't work. I didn't see an increase in damage, but the oxidizer did get a massive elevation in damage, which could change what skills you use. I think that brings more variety to the builds. So loads of damage, great utility, and there's multiple functions I can see for this gun for many builds, to be honest. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that I tested this with Negotiator's Dilemma. I tested it in the range, in the open world, and it doesn't work. The marks don't even stack at all. So I don't know if it's intended to work with Negotiator's Dilemma. I feel like maybe that would be way too strong, because when you actually, you could mark 4 players and then kill the 5th one and then basically get almost all, well, pretty much all stacks immediately. So that could be very powerful and maybe overpowered, but I guess I wasn't able to test it, so it's not working. So don't worry about Negotiators. We'll see what the devs say. Let me know what you think, if you believe Negotiators should be added. So this is the setup that I'm going to be using in the gameplay. I wanted to just also test the strikers with Obliterate. Obliterate did get nerfed, guys. It's now 17 times. Stacks only 17 times, which is a lot lower. And to be honest, I think Spotter would be even better. The other talent where you sit in cover and give your teammates and yourself damage probably would also be better if you're going to be playing in cover. So I think Obliterate's definitely going to be dead in the new patch. And also, if you're using Striker, you probably would rather use the Striker's chest piece. But I wanted to test this. Strikers didn't really get a nerf. It's just the backpack, which actually is quite a bit of damage, but it's still powerful. So it used to be, I think it was 1%. Now it's 0.85. So it's still going to be good, but this is going to depend on whether or not you're going to be using an all blue build or a red build. That's something that you're going to have to test for yourself. But what I got from all of this, and what I mentioned a few months ago, was Heartbreaker is really good in the live game. It keeps up pretty much almost on par with Striker's damage, but you get a lot of survivability, especially playing solo. I think because Heartbreaker doesn't need like an Obliterate chest, because you use the Heartbreaker chest and you can put another backpack like a Vigilance. If you go all red Heartbreaker, that could be the next best build in the game. So make sure you guys farm a all red Heartbreaker build, even maybe an all blue one as well with crit, and using this new weapon, it's going to be an absolute beast. The thing is though, is we can't put the linked laser pointer on it. So you could maybe get another weapon like a Police M4 or Kingbreaker, for example. The Kingbreaker's RPM is a bit low, even like an LMG if you don't want to use a shield. So try and get Heartbreaker, because I believe that's going to be quite powerful. Also, I did test some of the rifles that are fully automatic now. And I was going to make a separate video for that, but I really don't want to, because they are pretty much the same thing. I tested out the exotic, what's it called, Ravenous, and it instead of spamming the trigger, you just hold it down. It doesn't feel very powerful. Some of the other rifles that have been given, like the USC, the LVOAC, the lightweight M4, Urban MDR was actually probably, I would say, the best one. The Urban MDR, I've got a really good one, and this thing is a lot of fun, but it kicks quite hard. So it's up to you guys whether or not you think you're going to be using fully automatic rifles. I don't think they're going to be very strong, especially with other guns that we have in the game, but it's something we can see how, if they're going to be tweaked. I think they do need to be tweaked a bit, because they feel really weak, like as opposed to like some ARs, like this one I've got here. So I think Almos is also going to be dead, but we're going to have to see. The Eagle Bearer is performing really well also. Just try and get the Eagle Bearer, guys. It's a very powerful weapon. There's a bunch of stuff. Check the patch notes as well. There's more detail there for you to look at. But I think this weapon is a top tier and will be the best weapon in the game if it goes unchanged. When you see this icon, you feel very powerful, and it's just loads of fun. Can you imagine now using this with like a hybrid oxidizer build, or maybe your teammates running oxidizer, you're using this? Great synergy, very powerful, and it's a lot of fun. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Peace out.